Okay, so you walk into a gym, you always are greeted with somebody at the door, usually someone at the front desk or coaches walking around getting ready for the next class. Where do these people come from? How do people recruit them? What makes me want to maybe be doing this? You know, I see coaches, they go through their training programs of becoming a black belt or their high level training partners. Why would I want to do this? What are they going to offer me, or what can the gym offer them?
Yeah,
Where
so
do they get it?
great question. So I think that question, it's kind of twofold, because there's, the organic internal growth that happens in the gym. Somebody signs up to do jiu-jitsu, they get their blue belt, then they get their purple belt, and then next thing you know, they're teaching the kids, or they're teaching the other beginners. When I was a white belt with a couple stripes on it, I was teaching other white belts. So I was just able to teach them. My coach had me teaching them, how to shrimp, how to, escape a basic side control, little things like that.
The fundamentals.
And so eventually those types of people can become employees, and many of those might just be, really happy with, hey, you know what? Some of them get paid, or some of them I've seen have barter memberships where it's, you coach here, and so that's a great employee benefit to be able to train somewhere and not have to pay. But then you also kind of mentioned that, the staff off the street. Well, maybe that's not an organic growth position, although it could be, a kid's mom could work the front desk, while they're in class, or other people internally at the gym. But sometimes a gym owner does have to put out, an ad or a word on the street that they need to hire somebody. And
especially a sales position or something for new students.
Yep. So in those situations, let's be honest, this isn't a high-paying industry. So it's not like a big, corporate finance company or an insurance company. Or
so is the first question you get is, can you give me benefits? Am I covered?
The first question in, somebody coming to the job application at the jiu-jitsu gym is, how much am I getting paid? And then what are my employee benefits? And so a gym owner, they're probably going to pay like a minimum, wage. It's not going to be in many positions, if it's like a front desk or a sales, or, although it could be commission, there's many different creative ways. And I've seen many different ways. But I think from an employee benefit retention in martial arts, beyond just being part of the community and maybe doing a bartership for memberships, things that can recruit and also help retain, especially in this business, are certain types of supplemental insurance programs. So one that I see is going back to, the coaches. We have, some people have jiu-jitsu coaches, some people have kickboxing coaches, some of these coaches compete. Either way, we're practicing martial arts. So we've already identified that injuries happen. So accident injury insurance programs that we've talked about that somebody can buy on their own I've now seen gyms start to purchase those policies for their coaches and other staff members.
Okay.
And so that's a valuable benefit.